2006, I was approached by two motivated young men, Tony and Sean, to start a college program at Oregon State Correctional Institution.
It came to the point where I wanted to know
then
something.
I approached the college and to gain approval.
I could go to college? I was scared. I was intimidated. I was afraid.
Everyone said it was a great idea.
Sanya.
In the winter of 2007, we started our first class. It was a business environment class.
Taking that first class, business class, I didn't know if I had the capacity.
And I said, do you know this person? And he says, I know this person. I said, is he for real? He said, he's for real.
I'd also especially want to thank the donor.
Of course, the anonymous donor who funded my education is somebody that deserves a gigantic thank you.
For believing in us and
This
investing
is
in
just
us.
awesome. This
Giving
is a
us
miracle.
this opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, your graduating class of 2011.
4 years later, we have over 100 students in the College Inside program. We are now seeing the graduation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your graduating class of 2012, congratulations.
People that earn a degree are less likely to go back to prison.
We just want to tell you congratulations. Take this new light in your life, take it and turn it on when you leave this place. Make yourselves the best you can be.
At Chemeketa, we believe that education is the spark that ignites imagination, a passion for learning, and lights the way for new journeys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve FC, Chris Melby, Holden Smith, Robin Davidson, Michael Persinger, Michael Cookson, Kevin Gregory, Colin Grady, Jeffrey Gates, Lincoln Sorrow, ladies and gentlemen, your 2014 college graduates. There are many reasons for criminality: childhood trauma, mental illness, alcohol and drug abuse, sexual abuse, selfishness, poverty, and a lack of education all intertwine to create a weave of darkness and despair that often ends with a prison sentence. Our mission is to shine a new light on a new path to success, both inside and outside of prison, through education. Our graduates have chosen to make a change and commit to a new future. Acknowledging where they came from, how they got where they are today, and planning for a brighter future are why each of our graduates is a story of success. Today they glow with a newfound confidence and strength in the men they have become. Now they would like to share with you a little of this light in their own words.
You're gonna go hard at life, just like you go hard at the weight pile.
Exactly.
Once was dark is now a bright light.
I had never been told good job.
Pain I caused, replaced with hope inside.
I didn't have a clear direction in life.
So I just wanted to be like a college graduate.
And I realized that I wasn't doing enough.
My main reason for joining College Inside is because I see it as a means to change. It provides that platform to instill those characteristics that I want to succeed.
And there's plenty of ways to stay busy if that's all you want to do in here, but if you want to come in here and make the choice to make yourself a better person for when you get out, then education's probably your best bet.
college gives me the opportunity to shoot for something in the long run.
I wanted to take college classes to better myself and to do something with my time. I didn't want all this time that I had to be a waste, and decided that taking college classes was a good way to make the best use of the time.
And the chance to go to college always interested me. I just didn't think I'd ever be able to do it. Who knew I'd have to come to prison to go to college?
I believe I needed college to be a better person. I believe I needed college to give me the tools that I needed in life in order to succeed.
If I had to pick one as being the major contributing factor, it would be Professor Count Troop. He inspired me. His love of education, his belief in the power that education holds for anyone. Every day he brings compassion and intelligence and a belief in the power that education can have in challenging and changing a person's life that left me awestruck.
I just wanted to attain a college education. I didn't know anything. I needed experience in life, and this gave me the opportunity to succeed.
Lucas Green came up to me and asked me, hey, have you thought about taking school before? And I was like, not really. I mean, I have things available to me that'll allow me to take school, but I've never really thought about it. And he kind of pushed me. He was like, well, you know, you should do it. You should really try.
Well, originally I signed up just so I could take Spanish. I just wanted to learn another language, and it was being offered. But as we got towards the end of the term, or end of the whole cycle, I realized that if I branched out into the other classes, eventually I'd be able to get a degree.
Taking college classes really turned on the light for me and began to shine a light on my future and allow me to see further down the road that I never thought was possible.
We believe that with the right motivation and good tools, incarcerated adults can choose to make a different life for themselves and for their family.
Whatever the change, many would say they are unrecognizable compared to the person they were when they came to prison.
The way I apply the lessons I've learned through college inside is just to always strive to be better. Always strive to be open to new ideas.
A lot of the underlying things that I've learned come along with just maturing and growing as an individual, and that's not something that only applies in class. That's something that affects the rest of my life, whether it's relationships or just other things that I want to do, even for myself. Having the dedication, getting a goal and seeing it through, rather than just living day to day without really any idea of what I'm doing.
I would say that this college experience has helped me see that there are more opportunities out there. I guess before I had blinders on and I couldn't see all that was available to me. I now know they're available, and so I guess I don't feel as boxed in.
Life and education parallel each other very much. You need dedication, hard work, ambition, and drive in both. Education is a precursor for my life. It sets up every standard I set for myself, goals, achievements, accomplishments.
I can see a direct correlation between how I act and how I approach the subject matter in school with how I'm going to approach things on the streets, whether that's obstacles, whether it's trying to pursue a job, housing, relationships. It all comes back to how we conduct ourselves in here in our courses.
In order to get out, to be free, and to be successful, I believe that education is something that'll help me get there. Ultimately, I'd like to become a financial trader, and in order to do that, I need an education in that field.
I guess one of the biggest lessons I've learned from taking college classes and seeing that I can actually do good when I apply myself is not doubting myself or second-guessing myself as much, having a little more faith in myself, and actually having more faith in those around me too, after having people that I didn't expect to help me along the way.
I had a big problem at times before I was in school asking other people. I wanted to do everything myself. I didn't want to have to rely on someone or even feel like I needed someone else to help me get through something. But when I started the college program and I started taking classes, I realized, hey, yeah, I'm gonna need help. And I had to get past that whole not asking or I wasn't gonna be able to make it through.
I thought I might have the discipline to go to college now. And once I started, and it did spark a light, it really did, because when you have that much trouble when you're young, and it's something that you get into your head that maybe you're going to have a problem with that for the rest of your life, and then you get a second chance at it, and you apply yourself at it, and you do really well at it, your confidence grows, and that confidence spills over into the rest of your life.
Education makes everything possible. In a place like this, hope can be hard to come by. Education opens up those doors, opens up those windows, and lets you look outside, walk through those doors, and find tangible hope. The possibility of change all starts with the possibility of knowing new things, of finding new experiences. So by having that, by sharing that with other people, I pass that light on to others. So regardless of whatever I do with it in my personal life, I have a responsibility to help other people find that light themselves. And I can't think of a greater joy to be able to pass on.
We know that our students value all the lessons they have learned throughout their academic careers, from how to actively listen to lectures
to how to work together on projects.
Students express this value in a variety of ways.
For some, this means encouraging others to pursue their own lessons. And for others, it is simply an acknowledgement of their new skills and the people who helped them along the way.
Let's hear some of these positive messages our graduates have for those around them.
Going to college will absolutely change your life. It changed my life. This isn't a story about somebody else, it's a story about me.
Well, why wouldn't you take college inside? I mean, it's the best way to utilize your time, and if you want to make a change in your life, you'll take the opportunity.
You only have one chance in life. If you just let things slip by, where are you going to be? You're going to be nowhere in life.
Cliche, though, has lit a fire under me. I can't read enough, I can't learn enough. I constantly want to be finding out new things and improving traits and stuff that I already have, and I have the college program to thank for that.
Be like, hey, why not get into school? Why not take the same steps we did? That's what someone did for me, and it ended up working out pretty good.
If nothing else, you'll have the experience, you'll have more knowledge, you can make other decisions based upon that. There's nothing that you lose from going to college.
No matter what it is you're doing, there's a class or a program. There are teachers, there are fellow students, peers, and so forth that are going to be there to help you achieve those goals.
There's nothing else that you can do in here that will translate to the real world and help you get ahead more so than taking college classes and earning your college degree.
I just say believe in yourself. It's not going to be the easiest thing you've ever done, but most likely it's not going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. If you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to ask for the help, and you commit it, you will be able to do it, and the benefits you'll receive from it are unbelievable.
I think everyone's capable of being a torch in the darkness. I think it's just a question of we have to kindle that fire inside them. I think education is probably one of the most powerful things in the world to do that. I think everything starts with education, and education doesn't necessarily have to be in the classroom, but I think that's a great place for it to end.
First, I'd like to thank my fellow students. You inspired me.
I'd like to thank all my fellow peers who helped encourage me and tutored me and who helped me get through the program every day.
Thank all you guys for being there for me when I needed it. Congratulations on making it and finishing. I know you guys all feel proud. I'm proud. I know our families are proud.
I would like to thank Nancy and Betsy. Without this program, without their help, I wouldn't have this springboard when I get out of prison.
Without these two ladies, I wouldn't be sitting in front of you saying what I'm saying.
Because without them, this college program wouldn't be here.
I'd like to thank Nancy, I'd like to thank Betsy, I'd like to thank every single professor that took the time to come in here and to teach us.
I would definitely have to say Betsy Simpkins. She helped me a lot. Not only was she a great instructor, but she also helped me and dealt with all my little annoyances along the way.
I'd like to thank my family for standing by me and supporting me throughout my journey.
I appreciate all the time and dedication you put into me. Every time that I wanted to give up, you pushed me. You guys mean the whole world to me. I love you guys very much.
I'd also like to thank my partner Roger, because he's been there with me every step of the way and put up with all my whining and crying when I thought it was too hard.
I just want to thank you, Mom, and you too, Granny, for all your support that you guys have helped me with.
My mom, of course, for the inspiration and the support, just all the help that she's given me in ways that she didn't even know.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mom.
I'd like to thank my two beautiful parents. Without their financial support, their emotional support, and their appreciation for what I'm doing with myself, I wouldn't be here either.
My family. It's been a long road, and I love you all. Thank you.
A wise man once said,
"The harder the training, the easier the fight."
Every man here has trained very hard to be able to sit in these chairs before you in their caps and gowns.
And though this fight has not been easy, through self-reflection, a newfound confidence, and dedication every day, these graduates have overcome many of the reasons that brought them to prison.
Today, they shine bright with excitement for their future and a sincere desire to show the world all the positive changes they have made.
Every one of these graduates is a story of success.
These graduates have taken what once was a spark of interest in trying something different and allowed that light to grow brighter and brighter with each class.
They now light the path for their own future and for those that follow them. So now they leave you with this question:
how will you turn on your light?